Hey everyone, how you going? It's Dylan. Thought I'd just do a quick video to introduce you all to our new Terrain and Mat website library thing that we have now available, which showcases all of the mats and terrain that we have at the club. So, if you haven't seen this page that I'm on right now, this is the Miscast Misfits link tree, which you can visit by going to miscastmisfits.org.au. And this, if you haven't seen it before, has all the important links that you need for the club. So when we have new events, there's links to the events there. If you need the link for the Friday night club payment, that's also here. We've got our socials. But if you see here on the fifth line down, we've got View Our Terrain and Mat Library. Now, if you click on that, it takes you to this page. In fact, it'll take you to here. So if you are on mobile, I definitely recommend opening this link in a browser so that you can then switch to desktop viewing. For some reason, Google Sheets does not look very nice on mobile, but when you go into desktop mode, it's fine. You can zoom out and it looks great. And as you can see, we have photos of all the mats that we have listed. There's one or two that will not be on here that I still need to get photos of, but this is basically all the mats. So we can see this lava mat here. You can see we have two of the 60 by 44 inch sized ones, and then we have two half size 30 inch by 44 inch, and we have our 6 by 4 foot mats here, and so we've got a variety of mats that you can look through. We also have a tab for terrain, so this lists all the terrain we've got. So there's a bit more of that than there is mats. And this covers a variety of sort of themes. We have sort of the Skaven one, or the AOS houses, or maybe Blue Mushroom, that might work for more of a fantasy game. Dwarf Ruins in the center there, another great example for fantasy games. But also some of them, and then we have more your basic ruins that you see in 40k. But some of these things, these desert bones, or even these red mushroom ones, could work great in a game of 40k if you're representing an alien planet. Lava spikes could work both for sci-fi and fantasy. Then we've got some more less fantastical ones, like these snowy ruins, which you could use in a fantasy game, but also could work well for something like bolt action. We've also got infinity terrain now, card terrain. We're getting some more of that soon. So if you're interested in infinity, we're going to be having plenty of that. We've also got this large sort of palisade wall that can be fun if you want to do like an interesting siege game. And we've got some Trench Crusade rises down here on the left, which you can use. We've even got these old forest sort of tree trunks, like if you're maybe doing like a Star Wars thing, or anything really. And we've got a nice big box now of, it's just one of the smaller boxes, but it's got a bunch of trees and foliage. So the main purpose of having these terrain and mat library is so, one, you can see what's available, and two, if you have a certain game you're playing in mind and you want to use a certain terrain or a certain mat, you can request it. Each one of these has a name that you can use when you do your booking post. You can say, I want to use the Golden Nate ruins, and I want to use the Red Desert mat. And then at the club, we can make sure that we've got them out on a Friday night so that you can play with them. So yeah, have a look at that. See some of the things that maybe you haven't seen before and you'd like to play with that terrain. Maybe it sparks your creativity of a fun scenario you could concoct. But yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the club.